This is part 12 of my gag-worthy How to Get Away with Murder moments. Number 12, we find out that Annalise is bisexual. After Annalise framed Nate to protect the kids, she tells Nate to call a specific lawyer to help get him off. When he finally does call this lawyer, we see that it's none other than Eve Rothlo. She seems to be a big deal because Michaela recognizes who she is. We then learn that Annalise has a past with Eve. We see how emotional Eve gets after finding out that Annalise was the one who framed Nate. Not only was Eve afraid of jeopardizing her career, but she also mentioned how familiar this all feels regarding Annalise. You could kind of feel that there was something more going on there. So Eve decides not to take on Nate's case and she heads back to New York where she lives. Then, after a long day, finding out that it was Bonnie who killed Rebecca, Annalise goes all the way to New York to Eve's place. She shows up to her door, clearly emotional. Eve invites her in for a drink. Annalise apologizes for calling Eve and admits to framing Nate. She says that she did not kill Sam, but she's protecting the person who did.
I did it. I framed him.
Because you killed Sam?
Because I'm protecting the person who did.
Does this person deserve your protection?
Yes.
Eve is actually understanding of this. Eve then begins reminiscing about their past as lawyers together, as well as the good times they've shared. Eve then tells Annalise that she'll set her up in the guest room for the night, and next thing you know, Annalise pulls Eve to her and starts tonguing her down. Well, maybe she wasn't tonguing her down, but she started kissing her. And I remember this moment vividly. I was watching live that night as it was airing for the first time to the world, and the way my jaw had fallen onto the floor, okay? Annalise then stops and apologizes to Eve, and Eve tells her, "Don't you dare apologize." Eve tells her that she thinks about her every day, child. My God. They then start making out some more and head to the bedroom. Needless to say that Annalise did not end up staying in the guest bedroom that night. We got to see another one of the many layers of Annalise in this gag-worthy moment.